Hello, my epic friends. You guys, I've been doing so much personal development because it's what I needed. And I've been watching videos and I've been reading stuff and I have all these notes that I want to share with you guys. So first of all, day 50 rolled up with Morning Meltdown 100 and I was really discouraged. But I had to gut check and see where I'm at with my journey. Like, am I going all in with my workouts? How is my nutrition? Am I eating like I love myself? Am I getting enough sleep? Am I doing the self-care things I know I need to do? Are you doing the things you know you need to do? Like, I know so often we want there to be some kind of magical thing, right? Like, you want there to be a quick fix or a switch you flip and all of a sudden everything is simple. But I'm telling you, after being a coach for like 4 years and working on my journey for 7, that it's not. It's daily actions. It's little tiny things that you shift, that you realign, that you get back on track day after day. Those things give you traction. Those things have a compound effect. And so, hi friend. And so if you are shortchanging yourself and you're in your own way, I want you to do a little audit and I want you to get really honest about yourself. If you're here just to maintain, if you're here just for support, that's totally cool. We're not all the same. Like, we all have different stories and different seasons and different backgrounds and different goals, and that's totally cool. The thing I love about this group is that we're all different and we're all over the place, but we're committed to becoming the best version of ourselves, whatever that looks like for you. It's not about a number. It's not about a size. It's about you feeling really good in your own skin, whatever that looks like, and you feeling happy, you being proud of yourself that you showed up. It's not going to be perfect. And I know that when you're in the middle of a hard season, like a big transition, or you have little kids, you're not sleeping, like, I know it's really easy to be like, well, I'll get to it when things simmer down, or when I have more rest, or when I have more money, or when I have more energy or motivation. But like, those things don't ever come. Today is the only day you have, and tomorrow will be another today. And so if you don't make that commitment to realign for yourself, not for anyone else, but for yourself, if you don't make that commitment, we've got problems and you're not going to get traction. You're not going to get momentum. And I know so many of you drank the motivation Kool-Aid. Like, you want to be motivated and inspired, but it doesn't work that way. You're in charge of your own journey. You are the leader on your own journey. It's not up to me or any of the other coaches in this group. It's not up to Rachel Hollis or whoever inspires you. It's not up to those people to make magical shit happen for you. It's up to you to say, you know what? I'm going to show up today, and it doesn't need to be perfect, and maybe I'll only get 5 minutes of my workout, but I'm going to choose to celebrate the victory in that. I'm going to choose to drink my water. I'm going to choose to make the decisions, to make the deposits in my self-love, self-care, nutrition, sleep, meditation, piggy bank. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. It just has to be you making the decision. It's not about motivation. It's not about getting inspired. It's not about having this come to Jesus moment, because hopefully you won't have that. Hopefully you won't have some massive loss or health crisis where you're like, holy shit, I have to do this. Hopefully you're going to decide that today is the perfect day at 5 o'clock on a freaking Wednesday in the middle of the month. You're going to be like, you know what? I feel convicted. Like, this part of my journey is off. And so I show up every day. I share about my journey on freaking Insta stories. I log my workouts. I drink my superfoods. I make sure that I drink my water. I do the personal development, but I wasn't fully invested. And so as day 50 came up, because Morning Meltdown 100 is 100 workouts, day 50 rolled around and I was like, I feel ashamed. I feel ashamed because I am shortchanging myself. It's not about abs. It's not why I'm here. Although I was super bloated and I was feeling really bad about that. I was feeling really uncomfortable in my own skin, and yet I was still drinking the coffee. I was still having the tortilla chips. I was still drinking the wine and the beer. I was still doing all those things that I knew I had to eliminate. I was unwilling to sacrifice. And I think so many of us get caught up in this whole, it should be easy. It shouldn't be so hard. There shouldn't be sacrifice. Anything you want in life comes at a sacrifice, but you get the benefit on the flip side of that. When you sacrifice something, you usually get something epic in return. And maybe it's not even about a number or a size. Maybe it's about that self-fulfillment. Like I showed up and I did my best, and I'm going to go to bed tonight knowing that today was a good day. It wasn't perfect, but I showed up. I got my water. I took some time for self-care. Like I went to bed earlier because I know that's what I need. So audit your life and then switch up some things. And it doesn't have to be all or nothing, you guys. Like it doesn't need to be like, oh my gosh, this is all hot mess. Like no. So for me, I made some slight adjustments, and I instantly felt better because I instantly took my power back, and I was no longer like, oh, I feel like shit. I know I need to do this. Why do I keep drinking the coffee? It kind of been a sacrifice, but I'm worth it. And so are you. So I wrote down a couple things. I rededicated to using this book. This comes with Morning Meltdown if you order the kit. This month it's on sale. So those of you who are interested, cool. If you're not, that's cool too. It'll hit your on-demand library the end of October, so you can do this program. I recommend this for everyone because the workouts are so short. Yes, it's a long program, but the time will pass regardless. And if you're in the middle, sorry, my cat's on the table. If you're in the middle of another program, finish the program. Get that win. Like, it's a psychological thing, isn't it? When you get your water, when you show up today, you didn't just massively transform your body, but you made that slight edge decision to level up your journey. You did your best. You won your day. You checked the box. Those things are how you get momentum. You plugging into this group, you sharing your accountability when I say who worked out, look alive, who had your shake. Every time that you show up, that you raise your hand, that you drop a gift, you are investing in your own momentum. And you're inspiring other people because so often you guys come into this group and you don't even believe in it. You don't believe in it. You're not ready for it. You feel like, I'm just going to watch. I'm just going to watch this round. I'm going to be an introvert. I'm not really going to share my journey. You guys, when you get skin in the game, it's totally a game changer. Totally a game changer. So, couple things. I've been using my planner, this thing here, to write out my affirmations for the day. And that's what's working for me. There's a place on here to write what your commitment level is. There's a place for your positive intention, what time you're going to do it. Make it your own. Make it your freaking own. So yesterday I wrote this down and I want you to do it with me. Are you ready? Okay. So place your hand on your heart. Do it right now. I don't care where you're at. Place your hand on your heart and feel it. Do you feel it? That is your purpose. That is your purpose. You are alive for a reason. You are here in this place, in this moment for a reason. Today, your life, this moment matters. So whatever dream is in your heart, whether or not that's, a physical transformation, or it's to pay this forward, or it's to inspire other people, or it's to be a really good mom, or it's to be a plugged in, empathetic, caring spouse, whatever that is, that dream, that is in your heart. That is part of your mission. And you are missing out on it if you don't honor it today, if you don't show up and you don't choose to be your best. That dream, that mission, that spark was planted in your heart for a reason. So show up to it and prove it, earn it, and love it. Don't begrudge it. Don't shortchange it. Don't make excuses. Own it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It won't be perfect. But tell yourself that I am perfectly and wonderfully made, and my body doesn't need to look a certain way to matter. It's okay to have war wounds. Those are part of your story. Those are part of your chapters. You earn those. And they're not going to magically go away. They're not. They're part of who you are. So stop begrudging it. Stop working out because you hate your body, or stop cutting out carbs because you're trying to look a certain way. Show up to your journey because you love yourself enough to. Show up to your journey because this matters. Today matters. Tomorrow is another today. Don't put anything off that you don't have to. Like, you can show up to today. So this was my affirmations for today. Today, I'm coming alive. Today, I am learning and growing. Today, I am process oriented. Today, I am enthusiastic and I'm excited. Today, I'm going to live my plan the best that I can. Today, I am focused on being fun, on being joyful, on being present, on being grateful. Today is the perfect day to show up as the best version of myself. And I want you to know that today is the best day for you to show up to your most imperfect journey. I mean, if it's been a struggle and you've screamed at the kids and you just ate M&Ms in the pantry, like we've all been there, but you can take some action. You can take a couple minutes. You can do a meditation really, really fast. You can drink some water. You can move your body. It doesn't have to be you pushing play. It could be you going for a run with the kids. And when I say run, like chasing them. Or it could be, jumping on the trampoline. Like, stop making this more complicated than it needs to be. I need you to start celebrating your wins. I need you to start adding up all the ways that you are having victory in your journey. It's not just about boxes checked or containers filled or like a number on the scale or like seeing certain clothes fit again. All those things are perks. All those things are benefits, but all those things come when you get the rest of the shit in line, when you get the rest of the things in play, when you commit to the journey and you commit to the long haul and you commit to loving yourself as you are in this moment, not when you hit a certain weight or not when those pants fit or not when you finish the program. Your victory comes from today, from showing up today and deciding that you're going to go all in and you're going to honor your most imperfect, messed up journey. And it's hard. I'm a perfectionist in recovery. I totally get it. But you have that power. You are the leader for your own journey. You are the leader of your own life. You are not a victim unless you decide to play that role. And if that's where you're at with your journey, if it's, things are too hard or I don't have the metabolism or it's easy for you, your kids are in school, those are all excuses. Those are all noise. Stop focusing on other people, put your blinders on, and focus on the way you can win your journey. And if you need help, if you need support, if you need anything, you plug in here. Because today, I was doing some training, some coach training, and they were talking about how people want to belong to something that's more than one person. People want to belong to community. People want tribe. People want to see other people winning. And so I can't just do this all by myself. I need you guys to share your journey. I want to shout you out on social media. If you don't want to be shouted out over here, that's cool. But I would love to be able to put more of you in my Insta stories. I would love to share more of your transformations. I would love to share all the ways you're winning because sometimes we need someone else to see them for us before they actually feel like we're celebrating. So I'm going to ask you to plug in here. I'm going to ask you to look alive. I'm going to ask you to recommit to your journey. I'm going to ask you to comment on people's posts. I'm going to ask you to draw a line in the sand on this Wednesday afternoon in the middle of September. It doesn't have to be perfect. It will not ever, 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 ever be perfect. No matter what season you are in, no matter how much sleep you get or how old your kids get, there will always be something in your way. And the thing in your way is you. It is you. It is your self-belief. It is your limiting beliefs. It's you keeping yourself handcuffed. So I want you today to draw your line in the sand and to own your freaking journey. And if it's been super hard, if it's been start, stop, if it's been herky jerky, if it's been really, I want you to stop wallowing in that. And I want you to say, today it's a new chapter. I can recommit right now. And what has happened in the past doesn't define me. I don't drive my car staring in the rearview mirror. So why would I live my life that way? This group, it's not about perfection. You guys know that. This group is about you getting momentum. And the way you get momentum is not me showing up in your inbox. It's not me making daily posts. It's about you owning it. It's about you being afraid, it's about you being willing to maybe fail and to maybe suck and to try a workout that maybe you prejudged or to go all in with your nutrition or to drink that creepy superfood shake, you guys, it's in your pantry. You know who you are. So I'm here. I'm cheering you on. I believe in you. And I want you to have a transformation that you're proud of, whatever that looks like for you, because we're all different. We're not carbon copies. If you need something, plug in here. Let us know how we can support you. Just own your freaking journey. And next Monday, we're starting a new group. This group continues forever and ever. If you're in this group, you're in this group. Unless you start working with a coach outside of here, then you get the boot. But this group is your group. And every single month, once a month at least, I like to reset because I am human. And I get off track, and then I get in my own head, and then I get in my own way, and then I eat all the tortilla chips, and I feel really bad. And I know I'm not alone. Like, I know that me, 4 years into coaching, and 8 years into my fitness journey, like, I know that's not just me. I know that that resonates with you. And so if you need that line in the sand, I don't want you to wait until Monday. I want you to recommit right now, but I want you to know Monday is coming. And if you want to try something new, if you need to get different tools, let's figure it out. Like, I'm not going to try and force you to do anything that I do. I'd like to help you make a plan. I want you to get traction. I want you to feel amazing in your skin. I want you to feel victorious in your life. And so Monday's group, we're focusing on that. We're focusing on movement because that's what this group is built on. We're focusing on mindset because that's the root of all of this. Your exterior life is a direct reflection of what's happening up here and what's happening in here. So we're going to work on that. We're going to work on a daily energy practice because that's something that's been a total game changer for me. You have to protect your energy. You have to pour into you before you can pour into anyone else. My feet are buzzing as I'm talking right now. I'm going to go stand in the grass in a minute. We're going to have little organizational challenges, not every single day because ain't nobody got time for that, but like a couple times a week. It's going to be purge your underwear, throw away old toothbrushes, like those little tiny things that we never get around to doing unless you're totally OCD and Marie Kondoing everything. But those little tiny things that are going to help us feel like we have our shit together, because I think so many of us are in that season where we don't feel like we have our shit together. And then you start to look for reasons why you don't have it. And that person has it more together. Nobody has it together. I don't care who they are. Nobody has it all together. But we're going to get momentum and we're going to get traction and we're going to recommit to different areas of our lives. And it's going to be amazing. So that happens next Monday. If you want to bring a friend, you are welcome to. That's what I have for you. This is your most amazing, spectacular life. Don't let it go by because you're filled with fear or you're filled with excuses or you're filled with self-limiting beliefs. Other people may have said things that you embodied. They might have been a teacher or a parent or a spouse or someone along the way might have said something to you that like created a wound and you've nursed that and that's been your identity and you've gone through life wearing that as part of like who you are. But you don't have to anymore. If something isn't serving you, you can reject it. You can be like, no, this has brought me to this point, but I don't have to continue to be that person. At any point, you can redesign your life. Progress over perfection, my friends. I believe in all of you. I cannot wait to see you get the most amazing results when you go all in with your journeys.